Hello, today we want to talk about different sighting options for your Stinger II and clear up some confusion about the lids that we offer or offered in the past. The basic lid without any fiber optic here is from the Stinger I version, and we improved that by adding this fiber element to the Stinger II. You can still find those Stinger I lids somewhere in retail stores or on some online stores, and using this lid is absolutely no problem. There's basically no difference besides the fiber element that gives you a nice red orange dot for aiming reference. If you buy, for example, a standard picatinny rail, you can mount it here on this lid, and you have a replacement lid, for example, if you want to mount an optic here. Additionally to that, we also offer an angled picatinny rail with on the lid, already molded into the lid. That's an optional spare part that you can order, and then you can mount the scope or red dot sight here onto the lid directly. To get the lid to your crossbow, all you have to do is take a punch or an Allen key or whatever and push out this pin that holds the lid here. It does not need much force, it's just push it out and then you can take off the lid. In our spare parts kit there is also a green fiber optic, so if you prefer that, you will find that in the spare parts kit for the Stinger II. Then you just take the lid with the picatinny rail and push in the pin again. That's all it needs to exchange the rail. Usually we suggest that the red dot sight, for example the one that we offer, is mounted in the front. That gives you the best aiming distance, best distance between your eye and the red dot, and this gives you the best accuracy. But some guys like to mount it nearer to your eye, which gives you an easier way to find the dot in the reticle, in the sight window, and some guys prefer that. We also have seen videos where people mount a scope to your this way to your crossbow. We don't recommend that because the Stinger II Tactical is designed for close quarter operations below 30 to 35 yards, and that's a distance where you definitely don't need a scope. And you give up night vision capabilities, so you can't use it in the night anymore because you don't see anything in the scope in low light situations. You give up quick aiming and point shooting. Everything takes much longer with a scope. You have to find the right distance to your eye, and then especially if you use our AR series scope, you have a very high mount, so the scope is extremely high up and you have to lift your head above the shoulder stock, which is basically just a poor practice, bad practice. Yeah? We don't recommend the scope for the tactical. The scope is in our portfolio so that you can use it with our survival model, which is the single shot version in our AR Stinger family. And here it works perfectly well. With our scope you have the possibility to look through it, so you have secondary aiming capabilities if you want that. It is much lower because it's not mounted up on the magazine, but much lower on this side rail. And then the ergonomics fit, and this works perfectly well on the survival model. Yeah, there are even larger scopes on the market. You have to find the right balance. We personally find this is too sophisticated and heavy for our survival. Our scope is extremely lightweight, very robust, almost indestructible, without any extras like illumination, which you basically don't need for these distances that you need them. And it's a very basic, sturdy and robust scope. Yeah, that's it.